And just forget. So I need to look on my notes and go, oh, I didn't ask this, but
Yeah, check
I'll
your
do it
notes.
very
Let's
professional.
go.
Thank you, Mr. Bien, man. Thank you very, very much.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
I don't know, your drink is somewhere there. Do you mind? Do you want me to get it for you? Or?
No, it's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's going to drag the interview another 2 minutes.
Well, no, thank you so much for coming. Like, before we started, I found out important information. I don't have to share it. That's fine. So now I see I'm looking at you differently. Because I don't want to ask the wrong questions and I'll get strangled by someone behind the camera.
No, you can ask. You can ask. Ask all the questions, man.
Alusa was topless, but why? You know what? That's something that I just randomly, like, of course, again. By the way, guys, this is Bien.
Let me introduce myself.
No, can I do
Okay.
I'll do it, then you do yours. Okay, see which one is better.
No
All right, cool. So this is Bien, Grammy Award winner, one of the greatest artists from East Africa. Yeah? You know SAUTI SOL, as my uncle would say, SAUTI SOL. Sorry, I didn't mean to take shots.
Yeah.
But you know, the Kenyan legend is here with me. Listen, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just happy to have him here. Thank you very, very much, Ben.
Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
So now he's going to do his own introduction.
No, you've done it.
I've done it?
But anyway, the reason why Alusa was topless, my album is called Alusa, Why Are You Topless? Is because in my SAUTI SOL era, because now I'm in a new era. And in my SAUTI SOL era, there's a song we did called Nishike where we were whining topless.
Oh,
and when we did that, the audacity of that moment took us beyond borders, man. That's the first time we played in Nigeria. That's the first time we played in Uganda.
Dope.
And that same audacity is what I'm carrying with me as I start my solo journey. So
that's dope, man.
I'm starting my solo journey topless.
Yeah.
And let's see how it goes.
Yeah. I love that. And that leads me to
actually my mom called me when that song Nishike was out.
Yeah.
The song I just told you about that my band had put out. And when my mom called me, she was like, Alusa, why are you topless?
That's crazy.
And that's how I got the name.
But you know one thing I've noticed as well, moms do ask the weirdest questions. They have no filter.
Yeah.
So I would give you something. For instance, now my mom would see me go into the bathroom to have a shower. I would come out and she would ask me, are you done showering?
My leg is still there.
That's the one I would have said. No, but you don't want to receive a slap. You know African moms
course,
are.
Man.
But
African moms will threaten you. Even in my big age, my mom still calls me to put me in line once in a while.
Oh yeah, that's calm though. Yeah. Do you feel like, hey, mom, listen, you can't.
That's the only person I'm fearful about.
Seriously?
Yeah, in my life.
Because she's gonna knock you out.
There's things that I can't sing in my music. When I see artists and they say some stuff in their songs like pussy or like, you know, just when they go really vulgar, I can't sing some things if my mom is alive.
Oh,
she's coming for she's coming for me. So
that's right though.
Yeah.
And it's what's it called?
Sorry.
When coming up, we were having a joke about being bald. Well, maybe it wasn't a joke because you never know.
Many jokes.
Let me say this.
Jokes.
They don't take men. Men we're not taken seriously. Like people don't understand that we have feelings.
Yes.
We can feel insecure sometimes.
Agreed.
And it's crazy that we never have international men's that. Sorry. I don't.
We do have.
But I know. I'm saying it's not as celebrated, but we're fine because I'm very progressive.
Yeah.
Every day is for the women.
Yes.
But my point is this. They said to you, oh, you lost your hair a long time ago. So is being bald important for you? Or do you think it's one of those things you still feel tight about?
Is it important for me?
Like, do you now rock it now properly with confidence? Or
I don't know. Is being black important for me? It's just part of my identity. It's important for me that I'm black, that I'm bald, that I represent this, this look because I embody. I've had this look since I finished high school.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And it's just been my thing and I've always really owned it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, because just, balding is not a bad thing. Michael Jordan was bald. Like some of the greatest human beings in the world.
Yeah, for real.
And were bald.
Oh yeah, there's an artist I'm trying to think is up.
Tyrese.
You give me a Tyrese vibe.
Who this other guy, man? Two-Face. Not Two-Face. Baba. Yo, Baba.
That's facts.
And this other Joe Thomas too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And obviously, because you're an artist and also being... The thing is, I feel like most people kind of put artists in a cage. Not knowingly. It's one of those things you're like, that's a farmer. He must have blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Do you... Okay, I'm coming from a very sporty... Do you play any sports? Or do you
I do, man. Basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I play basketball competitively.
That's a given.
I did try sprinting a bit, but my knees My knees have reminded me. I did, man. I was a sprinter when I was younger, but now not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, but I've always been a very athletic human.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I do CrossFit though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I dance. Like I'm still very fit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm arguably the fittest African artist. Arguably.
Sorry, just a cough. Just
I mean, give me an African artist who's more fit than me, except SAUTI SOL. Like SAUTI SOL is like peak fitness.
Peak fitness?
Yeah.
I like that.
Physical fitness.
That's dope.
Burna Boy?
It looks
Burna Boy doesn't work out, but his body is just.
Yeah, some people are like that.
Yeah.
So it will be a tough
and that's interesting. That's what I'm saying. If you do, because some flavor, probably looks fit.
Flavor works out, yeah.
And you know,
but I dare him.
Hey, flavor, he dares you, so go for it. But one thing I was gonna ask, because like for sports people, they have rituals.
Yeah.
It's like some people before they play a game, like a match, they wouldn't shake their teammates' hands and all that stuff. Yeah, they just like stay calm until the game, and they would explain. Some people don't eat, some people don't shower, some people they've got some weird thing. Some people put on the left sock first.
Yeah.
Do you have a studio ritual?
I have a pre-performance ritual.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So before I perform, I do push-ups. I stretch.
Isn't that stretching? Sorry.
Yeah, I do push-ups, I stretch, and then I do some vocal warm-ups. La 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 la, like a 10-minute vocal warm-up. And then me and my band, like we have a moment where we pray, and then we start the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like ever? Is that like okay? Well, after you've done that, all your shows have gone as planned.
Yes.
Oh wow, interesting. This is really great.
And it's just like to pump myself, to reduce, and I do a breathing exercise as well.
Oh, that's like breathing.
Yeah, like deep breaths. Yeah.
Do you talk to yourself while doing it?
Always.
Oh,
but I talk to myself all the time. But yeah, before the show, I talk to myself a lot as well.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like which artist has really shocked you in general?
Shocked me?
Yeah. As in, I'm talking about an artist that you've just maybe, I don't know, you've just been listening to, or you've met, and the person's just like, oh, never thought of you like that. Like obviously positive, good shock.
Yeah, good shock. I think I'm always just shocked when I meet artists and I see that spark in them, and then a few years later they blow up and they become so big, and I'm like, I can remember I saw that. I met Tyler when she just finished high school. We were managed by the same team.
Oh, okay.
And I saw her when she hadn't even put out her first single, or maybe she had one single. I was shopping up with Burna Boy in my house many years ago, just chilling, and he was playing me African Giant, and he was playing me the new albums, the albums that have been, and to see what those albums have become.
And that's
it's not shocking.
No, I know what you mean.
Success is just predictable.
That's true. You can see it in some people.
You can see
and it's a full circle as well. Because
exactly.
Of course, you had your Grammy winner via his album.
Exactly,
So it's one of those things where, like you just say, you jumped into his album a couple of years ago. It's just interesting to know now that.
And the other day, he was performing in Nairobi, and he called us on stage. And after the show, we were backstage, and I was asking myself, is this still the same guy? Because it's been such a long time since we linked up.
That is true.
Like, who are you now? After all the arenas and all the stadiums and what's going on in your mind?
He's now like a bigger artist.
It was just nice to see. He's still Burna Boy. He's still there with his mom. He's still there with his, It was a grounding thing as well.
Yeah. What scares you right now?
What scares me right now? The expectations that my people have bestowed upon me. It doesn't scare me. It keeps me up at night. Like, okay, what do I do with this responsibility? I'm doing it for Kenya. I'm doing it for East Africa. I'm doing it for So I do have a lot of responsibility.
So that scares you, like.
It scares me it scares me to not deliver for my people.
Oh, I love that.
But I don't know. Is it a bad thing to be scared? Oh shit!
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, bro. It's just like, it's a simple game.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Damn it. Last one, 3 for free, let's go.
Oh shit. No. Oops.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh,
nice
fuck.
one. In general, as in now that you're on a solo run, I would say, and you're doing it yourself as a person, what's been the major difference because it's great and it's lovely to be in a partnership or in a group.
Yeah.
But what's the major difference for you?
The major difference is you're doing 4 times the work now.
I was gonna say that.
There's always somebody else to pick up
I was gonna say
a different part
that.
of the tab. And now it's just you have to be there, man. You know, yeah. In SAUTI SOL, if 2 of us made it for this interview, the other 2, it will be fine-ish. But if BN has to make it, BN has to show up for everything, which I don't mind. I love it.
True.
Yeah.
No.
And I love the autonomy of being able to decide for myself what I want without it being, you know, pegged on for other people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it's interesting you said the key thing there is just being in charge. I would say. It's so great because sometimes when you're not in charge of something, you're like, let's go left.
Yeah.
The whole group is like, no, why don't we go right?
Exactly.
But you want to be a good team player, you go,
you just have
okay,
and then everyone is going to come back later and go like, yeah, you were right.
Outside that though, do you feel like, because you're from an era where you were selling CDs, even you probably went through the phase of cassettes and stuff. Are you a massive fan? When I say cassette, not in terms of making music, but growing up and listening.
Yeah, of course now.
You know what I mean? So what would be like for you personally, if you had to compare eras, which one is more, should I say, I don't want to say succinct, but like, which one is, would you say, you know what, this is easier, I prefer this?
So the streaming age is easier for accessibility. Yeah. Anyone can access the music real quick. But I felt like music meant more to people when they bought CDs and they bought things that they could keep and they collected things that were memorabilia.
That's right.
And it just gave the music more value.
True.
Yeah, it made the music more special. Like, I remember switching CDs with my friends. I remember telling someone not to scratch my CD.
Yeah.
You know, and
I remember buying them.
Bootlegging CDs as well. I remember selling bootleg CDs of other people's music. In high school.
That was me, man.
Yeah.
I used to burn. Remember burning CDs?
Yeah, burning CDs, yeah. And then you burn an MP3 with all of TOK's music.
LimeWire.
But I wonder as well, because I'm so sorry.
No, go on, it's free form. Free form out, yeah.
But even like in Nigeria, like Nigerian artists, they talk about going to Alaba, like, you know, getting CDs there and going to marketers and all that. So I wonder if, away from even owning those CDs, you finding out that someone like heard your music without like streaming age, like back then, doesn't it feel more special? Like,
it was more special.
The legwork we did.
But also there was legwork, but there was also like more streamlined channels for people to discover music. Like I remember we blew up in Nigeria because of MTV based. MTV Nigeria just played our music over and over. And when we went there, it was like, oh, you get SAUTI SOL, you know? That's right. So like I feel like, and even now, okay, now the model has changed quite a bit. But yeah, you know, now it's everyone for himself, and your marketing dollars are going to guarantee you a certain number of eyeballs. And that's also, yeah. I'm lost.
Well, Ben, thank you very much. Well, you know what I mean? At least I've been proven as the champion. You know?
Listen. I didn't practice. It's my first time ever playing table tennis. We don't have this in Africa.
Didn't practice.
Listen, we don't have this. We don't have this.
Yo, West Side.
We don't have this in East Africa.
I respect the humility because, you know, I'm from a place where they think humility is when you go, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, well, that's
or when you stay quiet and they think humility. But humility is an action.
Exactly,
That's what it is. So,
and the humility to be able to start again.
Do you know how tough it is to change?
Yo, you're telling me, bro. You know, last year I went on tour for the first time as a solo act.
Damn. And
I was playing venues that I'd played many years ago, you know. Damn. And I remember one of them was just a cold night in Rotterdam in a 200-cap venue. And it's not that we couldn't sell out the venues anyway, because we were already sold out in all the venues. But we just had to start small because the touring business is built like that.
True.
You just can't come back and say, okay, I was in this band that was glorious. Now I want to do the O2 again. You know,
I actually would rather do that. I actually would rather sell out 200, 300. You know why?
Yeah.
I can tell people I sold out.
Yeah, there's that. But, you know, just knowing that you can do bigger numbers, but you're choosing to start small like that.
It's always
for me, it taught me a lot of lessons about life and taught me a lot about myself.
Yeah. What are your hobbies in general?
My hobbies, I love sleeping. Hobbies is what you do in your free time.
My brother.
So in my free time, I sleep.
I don't get enough.
If I'm awake, I love listening to music, like recreationally. Like I'm the kind of guy to just look for an album for an artist I don't know and play it with no skips and try and really understand what the artist was, you know, all about when they did the album.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now I want to skip to one of the most inspiring things that happened in general for you, I would say, in my opinion anyway. How do you feel like Nigerian artists have like helped contribute to like your sound. Because you have a sound, basically.
Yeah.
And there's a song, what's it called? Now Go Day? Wait, it's Not Go Day, right?
Yeah, with BME Alade.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah.
My sister made me know that song. She played it too many times. So
Sweet.
like,
God bless
let's
your
relax.
sister. God bless your sister.
No, for real. But do you feel like, because the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, if you listen to a lot of Nigerian artists, you're such an inspiration to them.
And vice versa, man. You know, I'm really inspired by how Nigerians have taken their traditional instruments and their traditional vibes and put that into modern pop and, you know, added all other flavors of the world in it. You know, Ashake is a Fuji singing musician who's dressed like Kodak Black.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
And that in itself is pure poetry and magic.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it's actually a full circle when you say someone like Ashake or someone else. You know why it's such a full circle? Because Afrobeats was built on that template of hip hop.
Yes.
But
exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now it's just like
Afrobeats fitting into hip hop, what hip hop is right now, and taking the 808s from hip hop, but still having the talking drum.
That's crazy.
I think that is just magic. That's one thing, and that explains also the Nigerian music also is very culturally rooted in Yoruba culture, in Igbo culture, and that explains why it goes very far. It's special.
You're really, really like thorough, like you know a lot about Nigerian. I mean,
my wife is Nigerian, so I learn a lot of things in the bedroom.
Let's not give it.
The best place to learn about another culture is in the bedroom.
I know. But it's just that, I'll be honest with you, I know people that have partners that are from another country, they don't listen to a damn thing. It's like, whatever.
No, but also Nigerian music is a dominant culture in the continent.
I think the diaspora is really
as a musician, I have to know.
What's that one sound you think is missing out in Kenya? That's missing in Kenya. That
missing
you
in Kenya.
They should bring back.
I don't think there's any sound missing. I think there's sounds for people to come and discover. I think people should not only be, the same way Kenyans go out to discover what's new in Nigeria, what's hot in Nigeria. Also, Nigeria should come and discover what's beautiful, what's different in Kenya. And they did that with SAUTI SOL a lot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So like I feel like there's so many beautiful diamonds in the rough that you guys are not really coming to look out for. Mention one artist right now you think this guy's a dope Kenyan artist. I can't mention one. Can I give you 5? Please give me 5. Yeah. So I'll start with a band called Watenda Wheelie. Yeah, they're phenomenal. Damn. There's an artist called Benso. Oh, I've seen Benso. Yeah, you know Benso. Yes, Benso is Tara. When it's about female artists, there's an artist called Njerai. Yeah, she's a queen. There's an artist called Nikita Kering, who is a 10/10 vocalist. Oh, damn. Number 5, I'll just say all the urban tone kids. Urban tone is a genre that represents the street culture of Kenya. It's a fusion of sheng music and dancehall and reggaeton, and it's amazing. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go check out. I know what I'm gonna do is, I'm happy you're saying this because a lot of times people do sit downs or have a conversation with someone and they don't really they don't want to put other people in the spotlight. You get it? They just want to keep it to themselves. Like, you see that question? That was not even a setup. Yeah. Someone else would have gone, they're all dope, man. Oh, you get it? You get my point? Like, I get what you're saying, but like now where I'm at, like, I'm on national duty every time. So it's in part of my responsibility. Yeah. It's part of my responsibility to speak. To be fair, shout out to Ugandans and Kenyans if you're watching. Every single time I've spoken to a Ugandan person or artist, they're so quick to put other people on. I love that. Yeah. No gatekeeping. Facts. Wait, West Africans don't do that? No? Huh? No way. No. I have to be honest.
I agree with what Nigerians shouting at Ghanaian, for example. Whereas
there you go.
Ugandans, Tanzanians,
yes,
Kenyans,
it's treated as one.
I would, I guess contextually. Okay. So if you're talking about East Africa, then Nigerians would, okay, fine. Nigerians say you must listen to musical parents.
Yeah, see.
Okay. To be fair,
you know, West Africans, we're just very self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Nigerians, we're obsessed with ourselves. You know the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
I mean, not to waste your time, I'll be done in a minute anyway.
No worries.
Because, but outside Kenya, I would say, of course, it's going to be an obvious answer. You love living in Kenya, right?
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Now, this leads me to the next question. Outside Kenya, where else would you like to live?
You know, the country that I've spent the most time outside Kenya in Africa is Lagos, Nigeria.
That was my next question.
That's where I've been. Like, if I look at the place I've gone the most, I've gone to Lagos more than I've gone to Tanzania, more than I've gone to Uganda.
Could you live there?
No.
Oh. Ooh-wee.
I can't.
Roller coaster.
Listen, man. I love Lagos, but I feel like the tempo sometimes can be a bit high. Yeah, but and also the food for me is a bit too spicy.
Oh, you don't like spicy food?
I mean, it's all right. I don't like overall chili. But I like banga soup, you know. I like pounded yam.
What?
I fuck with Nigerian food heavy,
man.
Of
course you do.
Yeah. The thing is just, when I look at outside Kenya, like I have to get a place as a mix of the West and the East. That would be maybe Accra. That's very...
now the Ghanaians would be so gassed.
Or Kampala, Uganda.
Oh, Uganda, yeah. Uganda is beautiful. Kenya and Uganda.
Uganda is amazing, man. The food's great. Accra, Istanbul.
Istanbul, I've been to Istanbul. It's cool. It's actually
amazing.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Which artists, like we're talking about Nigeria, which Nigerian artists would you like to feel? You've done it with Ira, you've done Flavor, you've done Yemi Alade, you've written for Burner, so you've kind of worked. Who would you like to genuinely work with?
I think I have
that's
two
what I'm
songs.
saying. I've saying written and Burner, so they know that one.
I have two songs with Burner. Like to be honest, I want to work with any artist who wants to work. I realize 9 out of 10 times when you
that's
come,
very political.
No, but when you come on when you have a dream collab to work with, and then you finally work with the person, how they push the song, you know, how they post it, so a lot of times
you made a very good point there.
People don't really want to commit to the relationship.
That's true.
100%. Well, you can find a B-list, C-list, D-list artist
that will push it hard,
who you have a great song with, and they're pushing the hell out of that song. They're putting all their 200 followers behind it, and they're doing a phenomenal job.
But do you think because they really need that exposure, that's why they're going out hard?
Yeah, but it needs to stop being that transactional kind of behavior into let's just make a banger.
I know.
Let's just make a beautiful song.
Because you know what, you're right.
And I've seen times when I love it when I see songs that are bangers from artists who are not particularly the biggest, but they sat down together. When Ladipo and Simi sat down to do
song,
and I don't really know you that well. They were not the number one artist in Nigeria and the number one female. No, they were not number one like that. We knew them, we respected them, we knew that they're both the best.
Still one of the
But when they came together to make that bob, it was a smash because they were out to make good songs.
It's a banger.
Yeah.
It is a banger. So obviously you've done the PC thing. You've not actually said who you would like to work with.
Okay, then I love Fireboy.
Okay.
Yeah, Fireboy is in my top 3. Odumodu Black, I love.
Oh yeah, Odumodu Black.
Yeah, I love Ashake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Thames is my baby. You know.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, we've been in a secret relationship in my head for a long time.
Don't let the missus know.
She's unaware of.
Oh, she's unaware.
I can't know. Nah.
She knows.
But also, I love Thames.
Oh, Thames is really good.
Yeah, I love what she's done for the culture, for the Alte scene, her sound, and how she's just taken this thing to another level. She's the Sade of our time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like you know when Nigeria say joke like joke.
Like joke.
You know, it's just one of the. She's making that music, and just went whoop, just gone,
up, yep,
and just out of here. So, in terms of making music, do you feel like you get inspired by your environment, your mood, or I don't know, what's the major inspiration behind how you make music?
How I make music, the people that I'm with in the room. Yeah, and the stories of the people in my life.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I know someone who's going through heartbreak. I know another person who's going through this. I know that.
So you're just there collecting.
So I'm just collecting and singing about your stories. I have a database of people's pain.
That's crazy.
And people's happiness and people's. I'm weaponizing
wait. Imagine I come and share a personal situation with you.
Man,
and the next day,
that's the day you came and shared with me.
I said, wait, that's about me.
Yeah, the next song you're listening, you're like, this guy is singing about.
That's 5%. Royalties have to be 5 at least.
Well, I would love to, but
the way the things is set up is not working, right? That's interesting, man. Now that you obviously in the UK, London to be precise, because we're in London at the moment. What do you like about London City?
I like that. First of all, I haven't felt a large gatekeeping sense in London. Anybody who has had an opportunity that is mine has given it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So I didn't feel like there were gatekeepers. Second, the weather's been good at least for the last few, so it hasn't been bad weather. But I just love how people are hungry.
That's true.
Yeah, the hunger in this place.
This is like Lagos, isn't it?
It is. It's like Lagos.
Just with structure.
With structure and order, because those you can't survive London without the two.
That's facts.
Yeah, but I just love the hunger, and I love that. What I love about London is you could be with somebody today, and you're making a song with them, and tomorrow they have, like when I was working on my album, I was working with a producer called SAUTI SOL. And SAUTI SOL,
dope producer,
at that time played me Water.
Like Tyler Water.
Yeah, like Tyler's Water. And I listened and I was like, this is a dope track. But neither of us knew how big it's going to be. We knew it's going to be a big song.
Yeah, but you just didn't.
He probably knew because he's SAUTI SOL and he makes bangers. But I know the success of Water has also defined quite a bit for him. So like I love that you can be in a room with somebody and the next minute they're winning a Grammy and you're like, okay, then so it means that if I'm staying here long enough, then mine is on the way. Something's gonna give.
Very London, like you beautifully described.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. You know, like I said, my producer's been in different rooms and blah blah blah. Yeah, and you wouldn't know unless maybe you sit down with him, then you see someone walk past, they say this, you're like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, like
that's London for you.
So there's a friend of mine who manages an American producer who has worked with Travis Scott, who's worked with Lil Baby. And he came to Kenya because he was trying to trace his roots. So he reached out to me, can we meet up? And we were talking about the different opportunities there are to export Kenyan music to the next, and take it to the next level. He showed me his roster of producers that he manages. Right. And yesterday I bumped into one of them randomly.
Oh.
Just like that. And I was like, oh, we were talking about you months ago, but you see, that's London, man.
I love that.
Yeah, you're going to bump into those people. They're going to be in rooms with those people.
That's dope.
It's amazing. Shit.
Oh,
I'm useless, man. This is...
On a final note, because we see how good you're on the keys.
Good? Please. No, please.
No, you're just being humble. I just want to talk about the fact that you have a second solo album out, I believe.
Coming out.
Yeah.
Dope. So it'll be out in June. Management says it should be out in June.
April, May, June. Oh, 3 months. That's 3 months,
yeah. We have some new heat coming. And it's my sophomore album.
Dope.
And the title for the album is Alusa Continua. Yeah, man.
That's dope.
We have to continue.
I love that. We have to continue.
Yeah,
and what are your hopes for the album? Because that's like your second baby.
Yeah, it's like my second baby. The hopes for this album is that I want to see, because in my first album, the music was amazing and everything was phenomenal, but my mindset wasn't there yet. And now I'm in a place where the music is phenomenal and my mindset is there.
Come on.
So I really want to see where this goes.
I like that. Who do you, if it's okay if you want to share this, is there anyone on the album that's going to be like shocking or surprising to people?
I'm just going to let you guys wait, because also there's things that every night, like new things reveal themselves to me.
That's true.
Yeah, like yesterday I went to studio with composers and we made a smash.
Composers.
Yeah, we made a smash. So like there's so many, special things happening in the back end. Yeah.
That's dope.
But this album is special to me also because previously I've just been making like what's Afrobeats pop. What's Afro pop. But in this album, I've gone to different ethnic communities in Kenya.
Dope.
And taken the sounds from their traditional instruments and folk music.
That's so cool.
And turned it into what is now,
what it is.
Popular music. So the cultural roots of the album run very deep.
Yeah. I can't wait because, of course, again, if you don't know, I do like music reaction.
Oh, sweet.
And I'll be live streaming, what I mean? So that day, June, when is the date?
I don't have a specific date. Yeah.
You know what? The whole of June, I'm not going out.
Yeah.
No, but for real, I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
The reason why I'm looking forward to it is like, even, this is like months ago, there's a difference now. I feel like now that you're in, I don't want to say in the eyes of a lot of this, in the Afrobeat space,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so excited to hear the fusion. You know, sometimes you're in a place and you start to get inspired by sounds and stuff like that. I feel like this would be it.
It will be it, man. It's definitely gonna be it.
Can I have a guess someone is gonna be in? Can I have a guess of someone? Ashake is gonna be in.
Ashake, can you link me?
Man, he didn't reverse. He didn't reverse.
If you find Ashake,
he didn't reverse.
Yeah, if you find Ashake, let's do it. Let's do it. I love
you know what's
Ashake,
mad? If you turn out that there'll be a Ashake that I'll be like, he played me. No.
Yeah. So just so I think we should call him.
Yeah, you're right.
Ashake is definitely one of my favorite. I think I don't want to make any announcements now. Yeah.
No, you don't have to.
Management has told me and PR have told me that I should be very strict with how I
agree.
do the rollout.
Very much so. Thank you so much, Pierre.
Yo, thank you for having me, bro.
I don't think you know what this means. Just to me, anyway. Forget the viewers. They don't need to. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
I'm joking, man. But no, for real. Thanks for coming through, man.
Yo, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
and
man.
For opening this space. By opening this space up to me as an
You're the
East
first
African.
to launch this space because moving forward now, all my guests will be. Yeah, you're the first.
You see when East Africa pulls up, man.
I see.
But also, in the future, I'm looking forward to watching more East African acts on this space.
Please, if you know where they are,
let's do this, man.
East Africa.
Yeah.
My name is
Come
Banks.
through, guys.
Come through.
Yeah, come through.
Welcome to my house.
I've been taken care of here, man.
Yeah, man. Listen. First to launch the pad, you get me. So let's do this. Thank you, Bien.
Thank you
so much.
Bless.
Guys, it's great on the pianos, by the way.
No way!